Hey everybody, my name is Jamick and welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be doing a quick video on Gray Zone Warfare on completing the task Rat's Nest for the Crimson faction. I'm just wanting to do this real quick for you guys just because I know a lot of people are starting off the game new and fresh. A lot of us didn't get to do the playtest and everything, so there is a couple tasks off the rip that kind of has you on a scavenger hunt, if you will, kind of roaming through the city trying to find everything. And a lot of people don't want to read through all the mumbo jumbo for the description of the task. They just want to look at the objectives and try to knock them out. And some of these, unfortunately, if you don't have somebody helping you out, you are going to have to read through it and kind of figure it out yourself. And it does take a little bit of time wandering around. Myself, it took me a bit. Some people, depending on your exfil and your LZs when you drop in, you could come into contact with these parts of towns faster without really knowing it. But the main importance is here is the first things first. We have to retrieve the intel from the hideout on both places, both locations of town, and basically report it back to Handshake. Obviously, we can see here we need to gather intelligence from the hideout in the southwest part of town and the southeast part of town. I'm going to pan over here real quick of the video that I recorded for you guys a little bit later of me actually completing this task. Better show you guys exact map location of where it's at on the map, and then what the actual buildings look like as well, and where the intel is in each building to collect. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy, and without further ado, let's get into it. Alrighty, so starting off on the first part of town where we need to gather essential intelligence, as you can see right there on the map, this is going to be the southeast part of town where you need to find the first piece of intelligence. Now if you're playing solo or with a squad, there could be AIs, as you can see right there. I already dropped them, but key thing is to look out for these special markings on the building and to the right of that truck. But basically, you're going to mosey on in here, crack open this first door on the left. I closed the door behind me. Never can be too safe, especially with these crazy AIs. But the first piece of intelligence is going to be right here on the table. It's going to be the convict's notepad. That's real quick and easy. That's the first part of intelligence. We'll pan on over to the last part of intelligence for the southwest part of town. Now, moving to the final portion of this task here, we have the southwest part of town, where we need to gather intelligence from the secret hideout. This right here is the main entrance to that location, obviously for the Crimson faction, like we already discussed. There's the symbol there that I ADS'd on there, and you obviously got the red sign. Now, most of the time, depending on your situation of the raid and everything, you will have faction allies that have already went through and cleared out the AIs for you, so you really don't have to worry about anything. Other times, you might have to kill them yourself. Either way, not a big deal. Basically, you're just going to make your way in here, and it's actually going to be on the top floor. This was my first time actually entering into this building and doing the task, so I was just kind of looking everywhere and anywhere to see where the intel was. But I ended up tracking up these stairs, seeing the down guard and everything. But in this back room here, right on the desk on the table, you can see that the thug's smartphone is right there, which at the bottom right, you can see that we collected that. It was the last thing we needed to do. Real quick, after closing that recording out, I did forget to kind of put it on the map for the southwest part of town where you need to find that hideout to gather intelligence for Rat's Nest. It is going to be right here, guys. Right here on this side, right by the convenience store, right by the water tower as well. Wanted to kind of throw that in there so you guys weren't lost on that. Obviously, seeing the building and everything helps, but knowing the exact location on the map is obviously really important. So, all right, guys, now that's going to wrap it up for Rat's Nest task. I hope it helped you guys out. If it did at all and made it a little bit easier for you guys, if you did have trouble, be sure to hit that like button. If you want to see more future content from me in Gray Zone Warfare and other FPS shooters, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on a video. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Stay safe, have fun, and I'll catch you later.